Hi, my name is Dave Martinez.
Dave Martinez, welcome to the tent. We're back. Today we're going to talk about glass.
We are going to talk about glass.
Are you a head cheerleader for glass?
Well, my name is synonymous with most people here. I'm very well known. I'm called the Google Glass Evangelist for some reason. I don't know why. Do you believe that now?
I do.
After all the people.
And it only took you like 4 minutes.
Yeah, but
So you're
but
good.
you met a lot of people, right?
Yep.
About the wearable and the glass and all that. Now, out of all those people you met, who made glass exciting for you?
I have to say, you actually, in like 2 moves, you had me at like...
Enlightened you.
Enlightened.
You want glass now.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great.
So.
Is glass amazing now?
And that's, the funny thing is, it is, and I probably know like 0.5%.
Right.
Less than that.
But before you met me, you weren't too thrilled about glass, were you? It wasn't real exciting. And it's okay. I can.
No, I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, would I ever walk around with it, or like?
Right.
I thought it was more like novelty, but like hearing you talk about some of the things that we're going to discuss, and again, this is probably just the tip of the iceberg. There's a bunch of really cool things that
You're right.
do with glass.
And what I talk about, and I give a lot of talks at schools and IT departments, and there are a lot of kids. And what I got to say about glass and what I appreciate about it and being able to work on different applications is how we can energize the youth of the world, not just here, but the world. How can we get kids interested again in education?
Awesome.
And not just kids of every age, but kids that from 3rd grade, 5, 7 years old. When I grew up, my dream was, and I was blessed, I was born here in Silicon Valley. I got to experience NASA at an early age, and I thought I was going to be an astronaut.
Same here.
Mom developed pictures at NASA, worked at NASA. Dad, uncle worked at Lockheed Missiles in space. So I had a lot of exposure, and I thought for sure I'm a shoo-in to go to the moon. And that never happened. I got shipped all over a lot of other places. But I grew up in technology. I looked out there, and when the glass project came along, and I have to say, in all the years that I've been in tech, and I've been through every bubble, I finally got my chance to be an astronaut. Not only that, they named it Moonshot, so it had all those feelings that brought me back as a kid again.
What was the moment where you just you became a believer? What was that?
When glass came about, I was like, when I first saw it and they first were talking about it, and I said to myself, wow, glass is not a new technology, so it's been around 20 years, and I've been around it, and it's used in a lot of places. But now we're going to wear it for the masses. They're going to build this little cube, this prism, this camera, and I wasn't really excited about it, but I was like, wow, they're wearing it, and let's see what happens here. And then I was fortunate enough to get a set. I don't know why, and I said, wow, we could play with this. We could. It's kind of cool, my kids were saying, Dad, you look like a cyborg. That thing is just ugly. But I noticed one thing right away. Girls came and talked to me. I have no hair. I'm old. It didn't matter where I went. I rode the subway. I rode.
Chick magnet.
Oh, unbelievable. Go to a bar. I didn't have to pay for a drink, and I don't drink.
That's
okay. That was the first thing I noticed. The social ability you had was amazing. Just the other day, I'm just sitting in a passenger in a car, and my CTO is driving me downtown, and his car is going around us, honking, going next to us, this woman, and finally I roll down the window. She rolls down her window. I go, what? Was something wrong with the car? She goes, is that Google Glass? And I go, lady, you just almost killed us. And I go, yeah. She goes, don't take my picture, and then sped off. But that's the kind of things you experience with glass. But can it change lives? Yes, it can. Can it change the world? It certainly will. Will it help a populace in third world countries? It is. Some of the projects I'm working on, we created a drone project with the AR drone.
Yep.
We fly the drone with glass. We actually stream the HD camera video into the glass.
Wow.
So you'll be able to fly the glass with head movements and these movements. There's some YouTube videos of me doing that. And we're going to use it for drone security. Picture Africa, Middle East, all these places that don't have security. They can fly the drone 200 feet, it sees 20 miles in the glass. It'll recognize a dust anomaly from 20 miles away, knows that the warlords are coming to hit a village. The village now has 20 to 30 minutes of warning. They only need 10 to evacuate. So just with Google Glass and a small drone, under $1,000 for the pair when it's done, is going to save lives in every way.
Yes, like one of the things I heard today was surgeries. I mean, there's so it's like
well, just so you know that it can be released now, is that we're not spending so much time on the civilian use of glass. That never was the intention. It's going to have some great things. It's going to have some great, but what's been done, medical field, legal field, building, construction, you name it, and military, of course, fire department, ambulance, first responders, everything. You have a building collapse, all our first responders have all this live video feed, and also it can see things that they can't see. There'll be people supporting that. Can you imagine an ambulance driver or a paramedic gets to a car crash, we don't know if the person's neck is broken. Not saying it does this, but can you imagine if it did a quick x-ray, they could recognize that. Also facial recognition, it already alerts the hospital and lets them know who the person is and what to expect, and has their records. Immeasurable.
Do you ever sit down and make a list of things that glass could do from your perspective? Or
We have a lot of fireside chats. There's a lot of us that collaborate and talk about, not about what it might be able to do. We know what it'll do. And, like any new technology, there is the good and there is the other side,
of course.
And I've been around a long enough time that, like you met Anna over there, that's going to use the Education Way, an incubator we got going.
Yeah.
We have a lot of incubators in Latin America we're working with, and they're working on Google Glass Spanish applications.
Sure.
So we're way ahead of the game there because they're going to have it. It's going to be in every other country. And we're using it in ways, my biggest leader now is about education. It's about teaching all levels, because I believe it's a product that is going to invigorate learning again. Space. Now, we are connected to some space things with glass. I can't really say about that because we're still in collaboration. But NASA's still close here. Space has been privatized, and glass is going to be part of that. So I'm glad to say that that's one of Anna's deals, my partner and CTO. That so glass in space is a definite possibility, and it will be used.
Very exciting.
So
Tell us a little bit. You bought a couple boxes here.
Well,
so what do you get when you order a glass?
Well, this was the first adoption of glass. This is how it came the first time. You got
1.0?
You got a nice bag, in the beginning, and I have several of these, some other ones. But this box was, you open it up and you went, wow. And the only directions for glass are right here. That's all you got. That's it. Tells you how to use it. And then you would just open up this sheet of paper like you're going to unwrap the Christmas gift of the year, and you go, wow. And it would just give you right here some little things about what the glass was doing, and you would get this bag, like with a hard shell, and that's what you carry. Most people have never seen this. This is actually the bag made for glass that comes from glass, and it has a hard shell here for the thing here. So, but now, and then it would come with a set of sunglass shades. Hey Anna, I forgot to grab the shades. But actually, we'll do this. So, you get a pair of sunglass shades, and we want to talk about, and this is the way glass comes now. It comes with a great picture on the top. You slide it out. Not as nice as the first box around, but that's the way, this is only a few days old. So that's the way it comes now. But we'll demonstrate, you're going to get a clear set of glass. This one's never been opened. So I'm going to show you how the prescriptions are going to work. So we'll have a live demonstration right here.
Yes.
No, it's okay, I got it. So Here's how your prescription is going to work. You want to handle that?
Yeah.
The prescription has a special little, it's cut. That's exactly how your glass is going to work when you have your prescription. So people are worried about, oh, how's glass going to work? The frame is all titanium. It's really hard to destroy. And all you got to do is put it like that. Goes right in the frame. And now we have our prescription.
Wow.
So there you go. You know, you have eye protection. You have all these things. You know, it's great. It's like I can say, okay, glass, take a picture. And there it is. Now, what other people don't know is that, hey, Anna, can I have my phone for a second? So we've created an application from glass. And I don't know if you've seen this or not. So I'm going to open up the actual glass application. So this is this release. So what you can see, well, why don't you hold that?
Okay.
So people want to know how glass works. Oh, so now you're seeing what I'm seeing in real time. Now go ahead and press OK Glass. Now slide it to the side. Go the other way. Now press it again. Watch what happens. So we can remotely run glass from any device. What do you think of that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you can actually run through my actual glass. If I turn on glass, now you can run through the. Go ahead and swipe down, and we'll go back. Okay. Now swipe to the side. Oh look, there's your picture. Go back. Go again. And quick swipe. Now you're going to go all the way through the timeline. Keep going. You're going to see all the posts and the updates, New York Times, all these things. Now we can go back to the picture that we took of you. Okay. So there. So go ahead and hit the picture. Just touch the picture. And say, okay, yeah, let's share it. Okay. It's going to go on G Plus Live. Go ahead and hit it again. Now tap it one more time. And now tap it again. Here we are doing a great interview for the Middle East about Google Glass.
Wow.
Now it is shared. It's already on Google Plus. Done. So you're experiencing Google Glass right now in real time, and you can control it from another device. And actually the smartwatches that we're working on will actually do the same thing. So you can. So what do you think about that? You can share it with Facebook. We can share it with, but also the video calls and the Google Hangouts are right from Glass. I can actually. I'm going to let you watch what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to make a lot of people angry right now.
Okay.
So I have 400 developers in my circle, right? So watch what's going to happen. I'm going to go to video call, right? Mm-hmm. Or we say Google Hangout. Okay. So I'm going to go to all the G Plus circles. I can go to, actually, let's do this. Hey, Milo, where's he at? Watch, he's over here standing. So let's call him first. So let's see what happens. See if he answers this. He's standing over here. He doesn't know I'm calling him, right? You're watching it, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
There's his face, right?
Yep.
So, hey, look at your phone. Look at your phones. Yeah, one of your phones that I'm calling. Yours or his?
It's not me.
Look at his. So, you see it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we're waiting on him. It says we're connecting. Is he getting it?
Neither of us got
You should be getting it.
it. Are you going to call me?
Yeah, it just says I thought I was calling you.
You want me to call you?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do that. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, I'm running out of battery, but go ahead. It says I'm ringing you right now.
Oh, call coming in from Milo.
I think I'm calling you and you're calling me. No, I don't want to answer it here. Let's go ahead and shut down. Go ahead and decline the call. You decline it? Okay, great. Let me try and call you again. No, it says it's still calling you. Oh, here we go. Let me delete that.
That's what's going on right now. Delete it.
Okay, great. Are you calling me?
I will be. If you like me to.
Oh no, it's still calling you. Let me delete it. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, great. Now you can do it. Go ahead. So, this is the way Hangouts are going to be done. Now you see it?
Yep.
Pop up? Okay.
Call from Michael.
Okay, it says answer. And I could actually say answer and all that. Now we're going to connect. Okay? And this is the way. Go ahead and move back. There we go. Now we're streaming live on Glass. So, Emilio, go ahead and stand in front of the camera and show them your phone. And you'll see the actual picture from Glass. So, you see the guys talking, right?
Yeah. So
They want to see your phone. Okay. See, and you can hear me talk and everything, right? Isn't that awesome? We're actually streaming live. What do you think of that?
unbelievable.
That's pretty cool, right?
That's pretty
So we can do a whole news broadcast right here, right? We don't need a camera, do we?
Nope.
It's HD. It's. How is the speed?
Good.
It's great. It's fabulous.
That's cool.
Okay.
Wow.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I can actually add more people. I can actually invite more people to that chat. And I can actually activate all 400 in my circle and give a live audience chat of what I'm doing.
That is freaking super cool.
So
The way I just thought of something. So, you know, this, setting up this tent is kind of a pain sometimes.
right,
But I bump into a lot of people.
right.
And if I could just like tweet out, hey, gonna do a live Google Hangout. With,
That's right.
With
In an instant.
the instant, boom.
So-
And I don't need to have my camera crew.
That's right. And here's how, I'm going to show you how that works. So we still have the screencast?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to video call and hang out. I can say friends. Now I have this see Guy Kowalski, Brian Solis, all these guys, right? They're all in Sarah Hill. These are all famous people that are I work with every day. Now I'll go like this. And now it's contacting all their devices. 400 devices right now. Now it's their choice to pick up or not. So right now across the country, they're all going that God dang Dave. He's doing it again. They probably think I'm at a conference, which they know, and I'm showing somebody about the Google Hangout. So what it does is like, see right here, you are now connecting to a video call. Now you see there's Guy Kowalski, he's watching. Martin Shervington, Brian Solis, you know who Brian is, right?
Brian, I say hello.
Yeah. So he's listening, going, "You idiot!" Right? So, sorry guys, I'm gonna sign off. I was just doing a test for everybody.
That is freaking cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to build a community in the Middle East, and I'm going to start using Google Hangouts. So I'm going to order a pair of glasses. So
Well,
that's going to be awesome.
that's going to be tough to do.
Oh, come on.
That's going to be very tough. Well, getting glass right now is probably one of the most. It's a 1 in 1 billion chance.
Billion?
Billion.
Come on. Dave, you have to help me out.
Anna over here has been working for 2 years on my project. She gets her glass Thursday.
I'll wait for till Thursday.
And it's really tough. I mean, I would love for everybody to have glass.
What's the next release?
You know, they're talking end of 2014, but they've already pushed that date back so many times. You know, that's not my part. You know, I develop.
Who do I have to talk to? All right. I'm going to find out. 1 in a billion, you said?
1 in a billion.
Oh my God.
But I'm going to give you a secret.
Okay,
I'm going to give you guys all a secret. The biggest secret on joining Google and really working it, you have to join Google Plus, and you have to use it religiously, and you have to provide good content. Google now scans Google Plus every day. You know how many members there are in Google Plus? You have any idea? Let's say a couple years ago we had 130 million. People said, "Oh, it's a ghost town, right? It's great." I love hearing that. Anna over there is the Google Plus evangelist, they call it.
Okay.
Now 2 years later, released this week. 1.1 billion users. We're right behind Facebook. And we projected that in 2014, we'll be way over the 2 billion mark. Now, why is that?
Because you have a better pipeline.
The kind of information that you get on Google+, the kind of education you can get is unbelievable. What are your chances of interacting with Richard Branson? 0 to none, right?
Slim to them, yeah, I was gonna say.
But not on Google+. You can actually get a message to him, and he'll message back. Guy Kowalski, Brian Solis, all of them. We were there in the early adoption. We traded information. It's the greatest information pipeline in the world. In the world.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Dave has challenged me to figure out a way to get a glass.
Sign up for Google Plus and enjoy your life with Google.
I'm going to get a pair, and I'm going to do live hangouts with really cool, smart people. So,
No, you want to say, I'm going to use Google Hangouts. That is my new platform, and I'm going to use Google Plus for a better world. Okay?
in the Middle East.
There you go, peace in the Middle East. And I believe in that.
Awesome.
I believe in that because I'm creating products with glass that I hope that we can deploy over there that will help on every level, on every plight, because everybody needs it. So,
Dave, thanks so much for your time.
thank you very much for having me.
I hate the fact that you made me a believer, and I can't get a pair, but I am going to.
Oh no, you weren't a believer when you first talked to
No,
me.
I know.
You weren't. No, everybody, look at his face. Look at his face.
I went from not believing to wanting a pair, and now I can't have one.
And why is that?
Because, like, in my head, I already started thinking how many freaking really cool things we can do with this, and this whole idea of doing these Google Hangouts is something we've been talking about,
And you got to experience
and I
it.
got to experience it, and
Because why? Who gave you that experience, and who energized the world?
you've now created this this situation.
So now you know why I have the name I have.
Yes.
Did I deserve that name?
You are chief evangelist for Google.
That's what I love hearing.
Thanks, Dave.
And
Appreciate it.
anything you guys need, find me on Google Plus, Dave Martinez. I'm there.
What I need is a pair.
I know. Hey, Google, get him a pair of glass.
Yeah.
Peace in the Middle East. Do you get it?
It's important.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Thank you.
See you next time. Peace.